Okay, so let's jump straight in and check out these accessories. Let's start off small with the iconic sunglasses. What is Neo without these sunglasses? Very delicate, but nicely made. Let's just pop those on. There we are, much better. And then let's take a look at these assault rifles. So two of these, very nicely made, all sculpted plastic. It does have some dry brushing for the gunmetal grey, and then a nice cloth strap, and it does have a removable clip. Sculpted shells in there as well. So this is something which, if you're a collector like me, you know that Hot Toys, they tend to do this quite frequently. I never really display my figures reloading, but it just goes to show these figures are high-end collectibles. Next up we have the Uzi. So two of these. Again, removable clip, and very nice dry brushing effect, and that to give it that metallic look. Two, I believe these are 9mm Berettas, but I'm not sure. That even actually has a working clip, working barrel. And then the clip is also removable. Next up, I had to look this up. I think this is a MP5K submachine gun, not sure. So again, that nice dry brush effect, a little bit of glossy black on this one. Removable clip. This one also has a working barrel. And it has a hook at the end, or rather a clasp at the end, and that's so you can attach it to the leather strap that goes around his neck, so you can really load this guy out with all of his weapons. And then last up for the weapons, he comes with, I think these are Scorpion submachine guns. Again, removable clip. Very nicely done. You can even see the shells down there, look. It also comes with a duffel bag. This is really nicely done. It's actually got a workable zip, and inside it just came loaded with some styrofoam, but you can actually put the weapons in there, and it even comes with feet and some wheels. They don't move, but incredible to have those included. Really nice. And then he comes with a lot of hands, the two relaxed hands that are on the figure, and then a left and a right trigger finger. He comes with a left and a right fisted hand. Really nice sculpting here for the veins on the back of the hand. And then finally, he comes with two open hands. Okay, so let's take a closer look at that sculpt. So right off the bat, you can tell that it is Keanu Reeves, very, very strong, but there's just something not quite right about it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. With the sunglasses on, which let's face it, you're only really going to have him with these sunnies on, you can tell straight away who it is. I guess that's because the iconic sunglasses tell you it's Neo, and that looks much better. But taking them off, something isn't quite right. If we just quickly compare him to the John Wick sculpt, which came out some years later, for me, this is a better Keanu Reeves. Obviously, it's unfair to compare them because he's much older here and he's got the beard and the longer hair, but it seems like a stronger sculpt. That being said, this isn't bad at all. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the wardrobe. So from memory, when he arrived, he didn't have the coat on. That was a separate piece, and the coat actually is completely removable. And underneath, he has this full-length black t-shirt, and it's elasticated. But getting back to the coat is so well done. It's this nice, soft cotton material, but the underside is lined. Very, very well done. But more importantly, Hot Toys have included a wire down the edge, and across the bottom. So when you're putting Neo in those dynamic poses that he's known for, the coat isn't going to look strange. So such an important factor, and I'm so pleased that they didn't miss that. He also has these straps. So in addition to his gun holsters, so he has a left and a right holster for his Berettas, but then he also has this piece that is separate, and this hangs around his neck, and you can attach the submachine guns to the end of it. So you can load him out with so many weapons. He also has a belt. It is completely removable. I haven't removed it, but you can actually take that off. And it's made of it looks like a pleather. Mine is still in good shape. And then he also has these cotton straps as well, and those move down to the legs. So you can hang more weapons off him. And then the actual trousers, he's got these combat trousers, very, very nice, just a cotton trouser. It doesn't restrict articulation at all. The pockets on the side are really well done. And then moving down, I don't actually remember him having boots like this, but I went back and yeah, he does. These boots are a little bit weird, but again, very, very well done. It's all pleather, it's one piece, and it has 4 straps with a metal buckle on each. And then at the bottom, it is all one piece, but it doesn't restrict articulation too much. At the bottom, you have a complete sculpted shoe, and it even has the sole. So the wardrobe is just incredible. They've absolutely nailed it here. Okay, so now you can get a better look at him without his jacket on. Let's take a closer look at the articulation. So the articulation is very good. I've already been over the figure multiple times and given him lots of different poses, and it is very good. There isn't hindered too much. There are some areas where a little bit problematic, but overall it's very, very good. So he just has a straightforward peg at the bottom of the neck. So you can get some down and some up and some rotation, but because the head isn't a separate piece to the neck, you are limited in terms of the looks that you can get, but it's not too bad. The shoulder is on a ball joint, and you do get a little bit of rotation, but not too much, and that's mainly because of the outfit. He does have some bicep swivel, and then a double jointed elbow, and then obviously full rotation at the wrist because of the peg. At the waist, he gets quite a lot of ab crunch. I'm going to be quite delicate because I don't want to stress any of the pleather straps, but you can actually get a good amount of crunch backwards and forwards. He doesn't have much rotation. You can rotate him slightly, but again, because this top is tucked in underneath the trousers, you are a little bit restricted. And then moving down at the hip, he actually gets quite a lot. It is slightly hindered, but not too much at all. And then he has a double jointed knee. He gets swivel at the thigh. Nothing below the knee. And then at the ankle, you do actually get quite a range of motion all the way down and all the way up, and you do actually get some swivel, but that is the peg into the boot, so that's not the leg moving, that's just the foot that's moving. So overall, the articulation is very impressive. So my final thoughts on Neo. Man, Hot Toys absolutely nailed this one. It is a fantastic figure. I really don't have anything bad to say. If I have to pick something, the head sculpt could be a little bit better, but I'm really nitpicking. Everything else is just flawless. This figure is on the expensive side, but you can still get him relatively easily. If you can afford him and you love the Matrix, I would highly recommend you get this in your collection. A fantastic piece and a top shelf figure.
Would you please remove any metallic items you're carrying? Keys, loose change. Holy shit.